These things are making me so angry, and it's about Abomination and how the players actually see this great hero. Abomination is the only legendary right now that you can get from Fusion. If you go in the Hero Fusion, you're going to be presented with also we get some new heroes like Nauvras, or I don't know if I can pronounce it right, but yeah, this hero is a new one, but the rest of the heroes is already there from the time I start playing Watcher of Realms, and this is, I don't know, the Great Winter. I think I started on the global launch, so this is so much time. And I see mistakes people are doing with these fusions. And maybe this is the greatest reason I decide to make this video. Just people have to know because I make this mistake before, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, so I want to talk about it. So first thing first, Abomination, Komodo, Tailwind, all these heroes have a specific heroes that you have to level up to specific level, to promote. I think most of the people at this point in Watcher of Realms should be familiar with the fusions. If you don't, I have some videos that I make fusion over all of these heroes. Maybe this one, Nauvras, I actually don't have him because it's a new one and also is not so good one. Let's be honest, this one is not so good. My personal opinion, let me know in the comments. Do you have this guy and do you level up him? His animation when you summon him or when you promote him is really cool, but in general, I don't think to spend anything on this hero. But Abomination is something different. This is absolutely different dimension hero. And why is that? First of all, this hero, as most of the people know, have the biggest HP in the game from the fighters. Also, this hero is basically on any place. You can use him on any place on the map and is free to play friendly. To get Abomination, you actually just have to go and make this fusion here, and some of the heroes are even there. You can create a fusion for Komodo that require 3-star heroes, pretty easy to get. I mostly sell my 3-star heroes, to be honest, but in general it's easy to be get it. Also, yeah, this is basically the only hero you can get from the fusion about the Abomination. And of course, Vortex. I have just one Vortex, and this is one of the mistakes I make, but we're going to talk about this a little later in the video. And of course, some of these heroes, maybe you get him, maybe you don't get him from the summons. This guy, I didn't get him for so much time, and one time I make 150 summons and I get him like 6 or 7 times, and I was like, what's going on here? Why I get this guy so many times? I think like 5 times, something like this. But yeah, some of these heroes you can easily get and you can easily level up Abomination. So for Komodo, go with Fusion if you don't have him. If you get Komodo or Vortex or this guy, I don't remember his name, Diamond or something like this, or this guy, just if you want to go for these heroes, because let's be honest, some of these heroes are pretty decent one. And for example, Vortex is absolutely decent, great hero in Watcher of Realms. Also, Komodo, if you need some bleeding effect for your fighters, Komodo is one of the heroes that's going to provide you with bleeding effect, and with right mythical artifacts you can do extra 20 more damage on the target. So yeah, some of these heroes are heroes that you want to keep, and that's fine, that's totally fine. So the way you have to do it the right way, and the mistake I actually make was getting a Vortex. I get him like 3 times from the summoning. One time I use him for the fusion for my Abomination. Right now my Abomination is, I don't know, but two times awakened. I summon him 1 time or maybe 2 times. I think 2 times I summon him, and 1 time I do the fusion. The fusion, yeah, costs a lot of materials. It costs a lot of experience, a lot of gold. You also need to have these little people to actually level up the hero from 5 to 6 stars. You get the idea. But still, Abomination is something awesome that I think most of the people should definitely have it. And in case if you have, for example, Vortex, I'll give Vortex for example. If you have Vortex and you summon him second time, if you summon him one time, don't go for Abomination. This is one of the best healers in Watcher of Realms. Period. This is one of the best HP based healers in Watcher of Realms. So if you get him one time, keep it. No fusion. But if you get him second time, my personal opinion, just go for the fusion. Because why? Is actually going to get pretty easy. First of all, from the tide, or okay, I'm going to tell you all the places that I think it's easy to get these things. But if we get Vado, for example, his award right now was from the shards. If I want to awake this guy 3 times, awaken it, I can use these crystals, and this crystals is very easy to be get it. Absolutely easy. So if you have Vortex, save your Vortex and use these crystals. You're going to get these crystals from the tide. You're going to get it from the guild boss. You're going to get it from some events. There is basically a lot of places where you can get these crystals. And the easiest way you can actually check where you can get these crystals is if you go here and, oh my god, I have 80 Alistar shards. And if you go and click it, okay, here it don't show, but there's many places where you can actually see how you can get these crystals. So this is, in my opinion, very important for your fusion. Just save your heroes. If the hero you like, just keep it. Of course, I suggest keep one of all of these heroes here. But if you get him for the second time, and this is for the fusion for Abomination, just use the crystals to awake this hero. Don't use your second hero to awake. I mean, period. Because in Abomination, in my opinion, is, yeah, one of the best heroes in the game. I use him even in the Nightmare 4. If we check how I perform, I'm going to show you on which place is my Abomination. First is Arrogance, after this is Rat. Here is little more gear related. I mean, Rat to make more damage from my Valeria, but Valeria is not so good for the guild boss, since when she trigger her ultimate, she cannot receive healing. She's going to do massive damage, but the moment the ultimate finish, she's going to be with no HP, and most of the times she just die. That's why, yeah. But Abomination have 18% from my total damage, and it's like a 4 million damage less from my top, that is Arrogance. Rat is with specific gear, that's why he's doing massive damage, but in general Abomination is something that you should have. Also for the gear right one, if you want to go there, I'm going to show you also my personal strategy. I don't know if I show it, maybe don't, or maybe I did, I don't remember, but I'm going to show you how I do get right one. And to see the real power of Abomination, they're easy to go for from stage 19 to stage 21. I'm at stage 19 just because I didn't put any effort here. I mean, right now I have opened the legendary gear, but yeah, I'm going to show you here. Over here, I'm going to pause my Abomination. He have an artifact that can heal himself. Also is in the range of the Duores. Behind the wall is my 3 nightmare units, heroes like Rat. This is Volca, and I'm going to use Tudor, I think, or maybe Arrogance. Yeah, Arrogance. And Abomination is doing absolutely massive damage and can outperform Kmet. Kmet is one of the best heroes in Watcher of Realms from all classes. I mean, he's great for the single target, he's great for the multiple target. But right now, in the gear right one, most of the times, from what I see, my Abomination is outperforming Kmet. And this is because right now his ultimate is permanent. So yeah, when you get the fusion, just save the materials for Abomination. It's very good hero. And I show you the guild boss. Also gear right 1, artifact material right. Also you need ground units there to to kill this abomination. With abomination to kill the abomination that is coming, and yeah, it's just one boss there that is summoning some minions. But in general, this is how the abomination do here. Pretty easy, and I'm going to show you the damage right now. The damage is important. Very, very important. Okay, we get one mythical gear, but let's see the damage. There is a big chance my abomination outperform even Kmet. Absolutely big chance. And yeah, my abomination with 2% outperform one of the best heroes in Watcher of Realms. Period. That's why I see people when I see some videos or people show me their roster, I see some heroes that they can make the abomination fusion, but they don't do it, and they use the heroes that they get from summoning to awake their heroes and save their crystals for I don't know what reason. And yeah, this is my suggestion, this is my tips for you. And mistake I make with Vortex, I just didn't go for the fusion for Abomination. With my Vortex, I awake my Vortex. So yeah, I decided to make this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit one like, thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and see you in the next awesome Watcher of Realms video.